let's talk about midpoint rule, okay? So, well, this is just like for better approximation, okay? So in the previous study, we chose left-hand point or right-hand point for the sample point, right? But that case, we had the situation with like overestimate or lower estimate, right? But if you just decide to choose midpoint as your sample point, it should be better approximation, okay? So let's try to give you the example here, okay? Integral 1 to 5 with the square root of x squared minus 1 dx, right? What does that mean? Like given function f of x is plus 1. And we're going to try to estimate the area under the curve between 1 to 5, okay? So for this problem, the question asks you to use only 4 rectangles and use the midpoint as the sample point, okay? So that's it, okay? So here we go. So as I told you, you have to know the graph of this, okay? But as long as it's continuous and differentiable in the given interval, that'll be fine, okay? 1 to 5, 4 equal rectangles, right? So just like split with 4. Then you can easily figure that out. It is 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So let me write the base first, okay? Base is delta x, can be calculated by b minus a over n. B is upper limit, and a is lower limit, and n is number of rectangle, okay, which is 1, right? And then what about height? Height for each rectangle? Well, as I told you, we're going to use the midpoint for your sample point, right? I'm talking about the midpoint between 1 and 2, right? This point. 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. The function value of this 4 point will be the height of each rectangle, okay? F of 1.5, F of 2.5, F of 3.5, and F of 4.5, okay? Now we are ready, okay? Here we go. So, integral 1 to 5 square root of x squared plus 1 dx can be approximated by the area of rectangles, right? Base times height, base times height, base times height, and base times height, right? And then, like, we're going to plug in these values into function, okay? So that is equal to 1 is 1, and square root of 1.5 squared plus 1 plus square root of 2.5 squared plus 1, 3.5 squared plus 1, and the last one, can I write here? Yes, 4.5 squared plus 1, okay? And you can finish like for this problem by calculating, okay?